Hello, hey, it's Scott Norton. Man, I wish I could be there tonight at this great dual meet, but I at least wanted to put together this short video to let you know, all of you know, how grateful I am and my family for what you've done for us tonight in putting this together and organizing it. So I want to say thank you for the wrestling coaches, the alumni, the community, the booster clubs, the association, and all of the fans and supporters and family members and friends for coming out and dedicating this night to us. It just means so much. And thank you for your donations and your help. Every little bit goes a really long ways for us right now. We appreciate that. So I just wanted to say a few things if I could. First, I want to thank my wrestling coaches for the foundation they've given me and the principles they've taught me that I've been able to carry through with me throughout my life, and especially right now as I face a difficult time. Next to my dad and my older brothers, Bob, Jerry, Brian, and Doug, it's my wrestling coaches that have probably had the most influence upon me. First, Coach Hamlin, you know, you really gave me a foundation and gave me my wings. You allowed a fifth grader, 70-pound scrawny kid come to every single practice, every dual meet, every tournament that you had, and treated me just like a member of the team. You know, and I think that was the coolest part is you weren't just letting me come along just to be nice, but you treated me like a member of the team. You know, if we weren't, you know, if Doug and I, because Doug came too, if we were dogging it, as you'd put it, you let us know. And at the same time, if we were working hard and really pushing it, you'd also let us know and you'd praise us, which meant the world to, you know, a little fifth grade kid at a critical time in life. So you really taught me how to work hard, and that's where I really learned to push myself to the limit. You know, when my family moved to Romeo, my 8th grade year, I was pretty devastated. I had dreamed of being a Richmond wrestler, wrestling for Coach Hamlin. Coach Callie, along with you, Coach Brett Knocker, and Coach Brazil, you made that transition what I thought was impossible, not only possible, but very highly effective. And Coach Callie, you also believed in hard work. You also really believed in being a technician of moves. And we would drill and practice moves over and over, sometimes to my frustration. I'd be like, oh, let's just wrestle live, and that makes time go faster. But repetition is what helped make those moves become so natural during the times when they really counted in the matches. You know, one thing I'll never forget, and I've relived in my mind so many times over, was that wrestling match that I had my sophomore year at the state tournament. It was a semifinal match, and I was matched up with Scott Ditchy, who was a senior. Now, this kid had beaten me already a few times earlier in the year when we wrestled. And it was pretty much going the same way. At the end of there was 22 seconds left in the end of the third period. We'd just gone out of bounds. And I'm walking back to the middle of the mat, and I'm looking over at you in the corner, and you look at me and you said, "You can still win." You pointed right like that, "You can still win." And I believed you. It hit me right to the heart, and I remembered how hard I had worked for this and my goal. So in 22 seconds, I don't even know what I did. I look at the match, the tape, and it just kind of looked like I went crazy. But I managed to take him down, let him up, take him down again, let him up. And right before the whistle blew, I took him down a third time to tie the match 6-6. So he was shocked. His coach was shocked. I was shocked. I look over at you, and you just kind of had this look on your face like, "Oh, I told you so." And so I was like, all right. So now it's overtime. We go all overtime. No one scores any points. So now we're in double overtime. He chooses down. He wins the coin toss. I need to hold on to him for 30 seconds. I lock up an armbar and hold on for dear life. So I go on to win that match. After that, I had the final. You know, I was in the championship, and I was so filled with confidence and excitement that I went on to win that match 8-0 and became a state champion and reached that goal that I'd been working so hard for. I've relived that story, or that experience I had so many times over and over, especially as I've been going through this challenge right now. Every second I've been able to relive, and it's a lot like, you know, right now I compare it to going out of bounds and being down 4-0, because I've gone through 2 major brain surgeries. It's been 5 months. I'm just finishing up a 6-week course of radiation treatment, and I'm feeling the maximum effects of the symptoms from that and the side effects. and it's been real tough. Toughest thing I've ever had to go through in my life, that's for sure. And I feel, though, as I'm walking back to the center of the mat after learning about this great event and everything that you guys are doing for us, I feel a lot like I'm looking over in the corner and seeing you guys look at me saying, hey, you can still win. You got this, boosting me up. And that's just how I feel. We're so grateful for, again, what you've all put together and the support, the prayers, the strength that you're giving us tonight. I just want to say I could probably talk for an hour here, but I promise I won't. I'm going to just, another minute, please. I just wanted to say how lucky we are as wrestlers. The core values we learn of hard work, of discipline, of dedication, of setting goals, of being resilient, I've been able to apply through my life, and especially been able to see that right now. When I was first got that CAT scan and was diagnosed with cancer, and I'm looking at this CAT scan of a baseball-sized brain tumor, it was shortly after the whole runaround that I knew I had a choice. I either could become a victim and let fear overcome me, give up, say, oh, this guy's too good, and beat myself, before I even wrestled the match. Or I could choose to look at this as a challenge, as an opportunity to become a better person and to fight. And thankfully, that's what I've chosen to do. I immediately turned to God as my head wrestling coach to show me the techniques and the things that I needed to do to beat this. He gave me direction. I had my family there, my teammates, my support immediately to help me in a time of need. And I've been able to, again, visualize and be able to take that attitude on like, hey, I know I can do this. And if there's anything my coaches have taught me, it's we don't get any better wrestling weak competition. And this competition, this brain tumor, has been a real significant challenge, but I can tell you this, that never have I grown so much and I've realized so much in a short period of time. In 5 months, I feel like I've learned lessons about life that maybe I never would have learned otherwise, and what matters most, and where I need to set my priorities. I'm so grateful for those core values, again, that we learn as wrestlers. We're so lucky, whether we're a wrestler, a past wrestler, upcoming wrestler, or family members or friends of wrestlers. We have something very special. We are given those core values that we get to carry through in life. And when those challenges and opponents come, which we know they will, whether they're health, financial, relationships, whatever, we can dig down deep and face those challenges like another wrestling match. And that's what I do every day when I'm getting my head radiated and zapped and different things I'm going through. I visualize my mind putting this tumor into a near-side cradle and pinning it. It's really helped me. It's really helped me be able to move on with faith and confidence. So hopefully I've been able to share everything I wanted to here. But again, from the deepest parts of my heart and my family, thank you. God bless you all. Thank you again for all the support you've given us. And I'm going to keep fighting this. I know that, whether it means going into overtime or double overtime, that in the end, it's going to be me with my hand up in the air. And I'm going to beat this. Thank you again. Take care.